wing it. So, I think we need a motion to approve the agenda, or what about roll call? We could do roll call. Let's get a roll call. Don't need a roll call? Okay, never mind roll call. So we need a motion to approve the agenda, and has it been posted?
Yes, it's properly noticed.
Great, thanks. Okay, so can I get a motion to approve the agenda?
I make a roll.
From Mary,
I'll second.
thanks. And all supporting, or what's
All in favor.
all in favor, put yay, and then all opposed? Okay, good, move past that. Okay, now we need to approve the minutes. September 16. Need a motion for that?
I'll make a motion to approve the September 16th minutes.
Thank you.
Second.
You have a second, Gary? And any discussion? Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, so approved. Is there any public comment? Do we have any public comment? Anyone online? Oh, I heard something.
No.
Oh, okay. You just never know.
I have one thing. This Saturday, I believe Pine Valley is having their safe trick or treating from 1 to 3. Okay, and down at the Legion, we are also doing the veterans trick or treating. We give out school supplies, pens, pencils, paper, that type of stuff. They'll get plenty of candy, you know. We have that too, but anyway, we're doing ours also at 1 to 3. So I figure if I see people that haven't been to Pine Valley yet, I'll send them your way, and if you could do the opposite, send them our way. If the weather is good, Purdy and Nestor will be there, my mini donkeys. Kids loved them last year. We also had the sheriff's department out there last year with their K9. But yeah, so I'll send them your way, you send them our way. We actually had over 200 kids come through last year, and that was our first time.
Nice.
So, yeah, because they went from Pine Valley straight over to. Yeah.
Valerie said they had like 150.
Sure, yeah. So, anyway, it's fun.
Great, thanks. Any other public comments? Hey.
I was just gonna ask if, because we don't have like maybe she's gonna do it, but are we gonna do something about recognizing trees for your years of service?
Yep.
Okay,
We
so
did.
you've got that done. Okay.
Is that part of your report then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any other public comments? Okay, how about, let's move into the Pine Valley financials.
All right. So the first one is our aging report that you will hear. So these are the accounts that we are still working on, trying to get payment for. And then they also state that what we're doing, we have liens on a couple of the homes. Couple are from Medicaid not wanting to pay or Medicare not wanting to pay. So we have a total of $118,421.06, and we have total liens of $44,913.89. The next one, I believe, is our accounts receivable trend report. Is the one with the yellow on it, and as you can tell, we are up from August of last month, so we are at $1,052,690.44 for the month of September, which a lot of that was due to our growth of census, which was remarkable this last month. Consideration of vouchers that I will go through. There are a few credit card ones that I do want to address. If you look at check number 11068, that is our credit card. It is up dramatically. It was like $1,000 last month. This month, or for September, it is up over $5,000. But we did have to buy 2 plate warmers. One was for the CBRF that has been out for over a year. And the other one was for another hallway. So, and they were $1,200 a piece.
Wow.
So we did have to buy 2 of them. And then we had to buy a kitchen faucet. And of course, it's the most expensive faucet you could possibly, and that was $300. And then we also had to buy 2 resident bathroom faucets. And we can only get them at one place that will actually fit in the sink without having to replace the whole sink. And Chad and, Clayton went online, looked all over. The only place we can get them is Ace
Oh,
downtown, and they are costing us $250 a piece. So we did have to buy some of them as well. Agency staff, it is up. We do have 3 staff currently. We do have currently 3 of our own staff out on FMLA. So I did have to fill the spots because I can't not take care of our residents. So I did have $18,237.26 in agency. And then also check number 1101, it's for Arms Company. So this work was actually completed back in April of this last year, but we just got the invoice because they were sending it to Steve's old email and not to Chad. So we just figured it out. And so that check was $3,200. Any questions on the vouchers?
And what's a plate warmer? Like, sounds pretty obvious.
Okay, so it's a machine that stands about this tall and you set your plates in it because when you cook, when you bring your plates out, the food has to be so warm and you set it down in front of the residents.
Okay.
That's how we keep our plates warm.
that's, and because of the FMLA, is that why you still have,
That's what, yes, I had to bring in 3 agency to cover them staff.
okay. I just want to say, I thought we were all done with that.
Yep, and we were. Like a light flip, so, that is that one. So then I will do a recap of our census. So as you can see, we are, we did hit 64 for our average census for September, which is our budgeted target rate. We currently are at 60 residents. We had 4 that went home from Thursday to today. But we did get a new admission today, and I believe we're working on 2 others, so we hopefully we'll get back up there, so. Our highest was 67 for the month of September, and our lowest was 62. And our CBRF, we did average 15, but we are currently full there with 3 people on the waiting list. So that is it for financials. For my administrator report, so I just want, like I said, I went over census. We hit 64 in September. CBRF is at 16 with 3. We're still getting plenty of referrals from Richland Hospital, Gunderson, and of course, Madison Hospital. Staffing wise, we are currently staffed, full staffed in our CBRF, and we have hired 1 new on-call person, for our CBRF. For the nursing home part, like I said, we do have 3 staff out on FMLA, but we do have 1 full-time PM CNA open and 1 part-time knock shift open, and we have 1 part-time nurse opening. Dietary, we just filled her position, today, actually. She had a full-time lead cook position. We called a lady and she accepted that, so that position has been filled. Our new staff out there, I had Jessie Town. She is here. She has accepted our director of nursing position out at Pine Valley. She's been with Pine Valley for 11 years. She was my charge nurse. She's doing phenomenal. Mary, she is my new business office manager. She will be starting November 4th. She is a resident of Spring Green and she just moved to Richland Center, so. Nathan, he is one of our on-call housekeepers. He's doing phenomenal, job out there as well. They're actually washing windows tomorrow. So they're getting dirty. And then we have Carrie, she is a full-time PCW, and then we have Aaron, he is a full-time dietary. So those are who we've hired in the last couple weeks.
How many total is that?
So we've hired 5, and then we hired 6 today, counting our new lady in the last 2 weeks, so. we are still getting applications. CNAs are short, but we do have, we had 4 interviews last week for, RA, so the resident assistants are not technically CNAs yet. Justin and I reached out to Southwest Tech today. They have a class starting in January. So we are going to bring them on as RAs and then we will send them to school, to become CNAs. We will, yeah. Go ahead.
Did you want to talk to him about Justin as well?
Yes, so Justin has joined Pine Valley out there. He is pretty much doing my recruiting for me, helping with getting staff out there. He's kind of our HR. I know he's still doing HR for the whole county, but he's been stationed out at Pine Valley. He's doing great. We actually threw a big hoorah for him the other day. We filled his office full of 175 balloons.
Oh my God.
He had balloons all over. And then we also bought some poppers and we shot a couple of them. So we welcomed him very much out there.
Nice.
So, he's doing great for us out there. He's getting staff for us and that's what we need him out there for. So, we will be also starting interviews this week to replace Jessie, our charge nurse. We've had 3 in-house applicants. So I did not post it out and about because we had 3 internal apps and, if we don't come one, then we will post it out, of course, so. We will start those interviews this week. Some of our events that we've happened in September, we've been very busy out there. We, participated in the Richland Center and the Ithaca homecoming parades. Residents thought that was like the best thing ever. We had dress-up days as well. We had tailgate parties as well for that. We did have a retirement party out there, for 4 of our employees. We had a potluck with cake. We included the residents in that as well.
Nice.
We attended, of course, the county fair. We had a booth there. We had an open house out there as well. I think it was from like 1 to 3. So we had that out there as well. And then we took a huge trip to Oakwood Orchards. We took the residents up there. So she actually made a special trip up there because there was a couple residents that had doctor's appointments. And they weren't able to go that day, so Mallory made a special trip up there so that they could go. So
Oh, that's.
she did very good out there for that, so. Upcoming events, so we are going to have an employee appreciation at the Phoenix Center on November 9th. I have booked and personally paid for free bowling from 5 to 9, just because it shows my appreciation to my staff. They've gotten census up, the care has not quit out there. They've welcomed me and Jessie with open arms, so this is just my appreciation showing it to them. So we're gonna have free bowling from 5 to 9. They're more than happy to bring their family if they want, or they can come by themselves. So we are having that on November 9th. We have our safe trick or treat also out there yet coming up this Saturday. For training wise, we have completed our CBRF training safety. Chad had just finished a class a couple months ago, and this is his first class. We had 8 staff members that completed that. Mallory did a CPR training class out there. We had 13 staff members at that. And then we also do our monthly training for education that we have to prepare, so. That's about all I have.
So who comes to the Halloween, your safe Halloween? Is that local kids or?
So what we did is we reached out to the local schools. I think we did Hillsborough, Kickapoo, Ithaca, Weston, Richland Center, of course, and Muscadet. I'm not sure what that school's name is, but Muscadet School. And we sent flyers out and then they print them and they send them home with the kids. So, and then it's just, for the community as well.
And it's on WRCO's
Yes.
community calendar
Yep.
as well.
And then what about Therese then?
So she was one that we, did a retirement party for. It was on, I think, the day before was her last day. It was her, Verdella. She was a long-term PCW that had retired, and then there was 2 nurses that had retired. So we threw with the residents. We had kind of a potluck brought in, and then we had cake for everybody. Yes.
Would it be very difficult to change this? I said, the board of trustees.
Yes, I will change it in the next one for you.
All right, appreciate it.
Yes.
I have a question. You send people to school, right? Now, where are they at? Are they CNAs already wanting to become a nurse or?
So the class that we're gonna be sending in January is, RA, so the resident assistant, so they could do anything except for one-on-one care. So they'll be going to CNA school.
Okay.
And then, for us to pay for it, they don't have, they can pay for it.
Mhm.
But for us to pay for it, then they sign a one-year contract with us.
I see.
Now,
Yes.
these.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The 40 and 8 Veterans Group
Mhm.
has a program, what we call nurses training.
Okay,
And what we do is we give them a scholarship as long as, they have to be like in their second year. But as long as they're going to school and they maintain good grades, we pay for their scholarships to go to
Okay.
the schools. So that might be something, they want to get in touch with someone, they can call me.
okay,
Or they can, and then I'll get them in the right direction to Jim Hine down in Muscadet, because he's
Okay.
in charge of that. But it's another place where they can go to get some help
Mhm.
to go to school. School is not cheap,
no, it's,
so,
No.
yep, and that's our main thing that the 40 and 8 does here, right?
okay, I will, I'll probably reach out to you, Sandy, to get some information and we can
bet.
post it at the facility.
Yep.
Perfect.
Are these young ladies or young guys, are they from high school then? Are they?
Not all of them, no.
Some of them.
Yes.
Anything from our online, Mark? Are you with us here?
Yep, I'm here. Gotta find the mute button, but yeah, I'm here.
We can feel your presence. Great. So anything else? Any other questions or anything? So. Guess we're looking for a motion to adjourn. Okay. Proof of effectiveness and everyone in favor, say aye.
All right.
Opposed? Great. Thanks, everybody.
For a record,
Yeah.
at least for your first.
Aye. It's like, really?
I know, short and sweet.